You overthink everything. One small problem becomes a big fear. One message becomes 100 questions. One mistake becomes a reason to blame yourself. One uncertain situation becomes a whole story in your mind. Your body is tired, but your mind does not stop. But today, you do not need to fight every thought. You only need to learn how to watch your thoughts without becoming trapped by them. In this video, we will learn how to stop overthinking and calm your mind using Buddhist wisdom. If this message brings peace to your heart, subscribe to the channel for more Buddha wisdom. Now, take a slow breath and let us begin. Understand that you are not your thoughts. The first thing to understand is this. You are not every thought that appears in your mind. A thought may say, what if something bad happens? What if they leave me? What if I fail? What if I made the wrong decision? What if people judge me? But just because a thought appears does not mean it is true. The mind creates many stories. Some are useful, some are fearful, some are based on the past, some are based on imagination. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to observe the mind instead of obeying every thought. When a thought appears, do not immediately believe it. Pause and say, this is a thought. This is worry. This is fear. This is my mind trying to protect me. When you name the thought, you create distance from it. You stop saying, I am afraid, and you begin saying, fear is present. You stop saying, I'm overthinking, and you begin saying, overthinking is happening. This small difference is powerful. It reminds you that thoughts are visitors. They come, they stay for a while, then they pass. You do not need to follow every visitor. You do not need to believe every story. You can simply observe and return to the present moment. Stop feeding the thought. Overthinking becomes stronger when you keep feeding it. A thought appears. What if they're upset with me? Then you add more thoughts. Maybe I said something wrong. Maybe they are ignoring me. Maybe they do not care anymore. What should I say now? What if I lose them? Now one small thought has become a storm. This is how overthinking grows. The first thought is not always the problem. The problem is when you keep adding stories to it. Buddhist wisdom teaches us that suffering grows when the mind holds tightly to thoughts and creates more attachment around them. So when a worry appears, ask yourself, am I solving this? Or am I feeding it? Is this thought helping me? Or is it only making me suffer? Do I have facts? Or am I creating a story? If there's something practical to do it calmly. If there's nothing to do right now, stop feeding the thought. Return to your breath. Return to your body. Return to what is in front of you. You cannot stop every thought from appearing, but you can stop giving every thought more energy. A thought becomes weaker when you stop feeding it with attention. Bring your mind back to the present moment. Overthinking usually lives in two places, the past and the future. The past says, why did I say that? Why did that happen? What if I had chosen differently? The future says, what if I fail? What if things go wrong? What if I lose everything? But peace lives in the present moment. Right now, in this moment, you are breathing. Right now, your feet may be touching the ground. Right now, your body is here. But your mind may be far away, running through things that are not happening now. Buddhist wisdom teaches mindfulness. Mindfulness means returning to what is real in this moment. When you notice overthinking, gently bring your attention back. Feel your breath. Feel your hands. Feel your feet. Look around and name what you see. Say, I am here. This is now. I do not need to live inside every fear. You can also ask yourself, what is actually happening right now? Not what might happen tomorrow. Not what happened yesterday. What is happening right now? Many times, you will realize that the present moment is much safer than the story in your mind. Your mind may be in danger, but your body is sitting safely. Your mind may be running, but your breath is still here. Come back to now, again and again. That is how peace is practiced. Do one thing instead of thinking about everything. Overthinking often happens because the mind tries to solve the whole life at once. You think about work, family, money, relationships, health, mistakes, future, people's opinions, all at the same time. No wonder the mind becomes tired. A peaceful mind is not created by solving everything in one moment. It is created by doing one thing with awareness. Ask yourself, what is one small thing I can do now? Not 10 things, not the entire future, just one thing. If you're worried about your work, complete one small task. If you're worried about your health, drink water or take a short walk. If you're worried about a relationship, write your thoughts calmly before speaking. If you're worried about the future, focus on what today needs from you. Action breaks the cycle of overthinking. Not rushed action, not fearful action, but one wise action. Buddhist wisdom teaches the middle path. Do not ignore your problems, but do not drown in them either. Take one peaceful step, then another, then another. The mind becomes calmer when it sees that you are moving with wisdom. Stop trying to control everything. Overthinking is often the mind's attempt to control life. You think, if I think about this enough, I can prevent pain. If I imagine every possible problem, I can protect myself. If I understand every detail, I will feel safe. But life cannot be fully controlled by thinking. You cannot control every person. You cannot control every outcome. You cannot control the past. You cannot control what others think. You cannot control every tomorrow. The more you try to control everything, the more anxious you become. Buddhist wisdom teaches acceptance. Acceptance does not mean giving up. It means understanding what is in your hands and what is not. Ask yourself, what can I control? What can I not control? You can control your effort. You can control your honesty. You can control your response. You can control your habits. You can control the next step, but you cannot control every result. When you understand this, your mind slowly relaxes. You stop carrying responsibilities that do not belong to you. Say to yourself, I will do my part. I will act with wisdom. I release what I cannot control. This is not weakness. This is freedom. Be kind to yourself when your mind is tired. Many people make overthinking worse by criticizing themselves. They say, why am I like this? Why can't I stop thinking? I am weak. I am too sensitive. There is something wrong with me. But attacking yourself does not calm the mind. It creates more pain. Buddhist wisdom teaches compassion. And compassion must also include yourself. When your mind is tired, speak to yourself gently. Say, my mind is trying to protect me. I'm feeling overwhelmed right now. I do not need to judge myself. I can return to peace slowly. Overthinking often comes from fear, pain, or past experiences. Maybe you were hurt before. Maybe you were disappointed. Maybe you learned to expect problems. Maybe your mind became used to preparing for the worst. So do not hate your mind. Train it with patience. Like a child who is afraid, your mind does not need anger. It needs guidance. Place your hand over your heart and take a slow breath. Tell yourself, I am safe in this moment. I can handle this one step at a time. I do not need to solve everything today. A kind inner voice can become medicine for an anxious mind. Practice the pause before reacting. Overthinking often pushes us to react quickly. You send a message you later regret. You make a decision from fear. You argue before understanding. You assume the worst before knowing the truth. This happens because the mind wants immediate relief. But quick reaction is not always wise action. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to pause. The pause is powerful. Between thought and action, there's a small space. In that space, wisdom can enter. Before responding to a message, pause. Before making a big decision, pause. Before believing a fearful thought, pause. Before speaking in anger, pause. Take one slow breath and ask, Is this reaction coming from peace or fear? Will this action help me or create more suffering? Do you need to respond now, or can I wait? Many problems become smaller when you do not react immediately. A calm mind sees more clearly. A peaceful response protects your future self from regret. The pause is not doing nothing. The pause is choosing wisdom over impulse. Give your mind a simple practice today. If you overthink everything, do not try to change your whole mind in one day. Start with one simple practice. Today, whenever your mind begins running, stop and take 3 slow breaths. Then ask yourself, is this a fact or a fear? What is in my control? What is one peaceful step I can take? This practice is simple but powerful. It helps you separate truth from imagination. It helps you return to what you can control. It helps you move from worry into action. You can also write your thoughts on paper. When thoughts stay only in the mind, they become bigger. When you write them down, you can see them more clearly, right? What am I worried about? What do I know for sure? What am I assuming? What can I do today? What must I release? This turns overthinking into awareness. And awareness is the beginning of freedom. Do not wait for the mind to become perfectly quiet. Just practice returning. Every time you return to the breath, you are training peace. Every time you choose one wise action, you're weakening fear. Every time you stop feeding a thought, you are becoming free. Closing message. You overthink everything because your mind is trying to protect you. But sometimes, the mind creates more suffering than safety. It turns small problems into big fears. It turns silence into rejection. It turns uncertainty into danger. It turns one mistake into a reason to punish yourself. But you do not have to believe every thought. You do not have to follow every fear. You do not have to solve your whole life today. Buddhist wisdom teaches us to observe the mind, return to the present, release what we cannot control, and take one peaceful step at a time. When overthinking begins, pause. Breathe. Ask what is real. Ask what is in your control. Ask what one wise action you can take. Your peace will not come from thinking more. It will come from seeing clearly. It will come from letting go. It will come from returning to this moment. Remember, a thought is not always the truth. Fear is not always a warning. Silence is not always rejection. Uncertainty is not always danger. And your mind does not have to be your prison. Today, do this. Stop feeding the fearful story. Take one deep breath, return to the present moment, and choose one peaceful step. That is how you begin to calm your mind. If this message speaks to your heart, write, "I choose peace over overthinking" in the comments. Let those words become your reminder today. Like this video, share it with someone whose mind feels tired, and subscribe for more peaceful life lessons inspired by Buddha wisdom. Until we meet again, breathe slowly, think clearly, and do not let every thought steal your peace.